At Rooter Hero Plumbing, we want to make Christmas special. So all this month, we are donating a portion of every plumbing and drain cleaning service we do to families in need. Merry Christmas and happy holidays from our family to yours. Thank you.
CL 102-8886.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Bonnie. Call Jacob.
Our 2021 iHeartRadio Music Festival, the ultimate once-in-a-lifetime music event, is coming to the CW.
It's been a year and a half.
The biggest superstars in music finally step back on stage.
Let's just have fun and dance and jump around, okay?
Featuring Coldplay, Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa, J. Cole, Khalid, Darius Rucker, Cheap Trick, Journey, and more.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival.
14 acts, one stage, one television network.
Watch tomorrow morning at 12:30 on KTLA 5, the CW.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Jennifer Jones-Lee is on vacation, so I'm here. Chris Little is my name. Here's some of the stories we're following in the KFI 24-hour newsroom. California's mountain snow holds 160% of the water that it normally does at the end of December. How do we know? Because they measured it yesterday. The South Coast Air Quality Management District has issued a mandatory prohibition of indoor and outdoor wood burning in much of Southern California because of high air pollution forecast for the area. Well, each new year brings new challenges and hopefully new opportunity. And we're going to talk about an opportunity to challenge yourself. We're going rogue. We're saying good morning to Chad Little. Chad is a paddleboard and sea kayaking instructor at the Mission Bay Aquatic Center in San Diego. He's also my son. What's up, Chad?
I took beating Toy Story for the next decade.
Oh, I thought you would have said hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, how about we start with the basics? What is
The adventure takes off.
Paddleboard.
The adventure takes off.
It's essentially a kind of like a longboard that you just paddle around.
Right, got the beating Toy Story.
Paddle in your hand.
okay? And so what's the big deal about paddleboarding? I mean, it seems pretty basic.
It is. It's a good way for cardio. It's a lot of fun. There's a couple different types of paddleboarding. Like a new form of paddleboarding is whitewater paddleboarding. Like you go paddleboarding, through rapids on an inflatable board. They got surf paddleboards, so you can catch some waves with them, and then you got just some universal boards that you can do just about anything on.
Mm-hmm. Now I've tried paddleboarding outside the breakwater at a beach, and it was tough. It was a lot easier in Mission Bay, where you taught me. What's the best place to paddleboard?
Best place to paddleboard if you're just beginning is probably going to be something that's not getting hit by the wind a lot, like a cove or a lake or something like that.
Yeah, so I assume you don't have to stick with the ocean, obviously. How long have you been teaching paddleboarding, Chad?
I've been teaching paddleboarding almost a year.
And what's the age range of people that you teach?
Everywhere from about 9 years old to about 65.
And okay, so you said it's good exercise, and it seems like it's great exercise for your arms, but I hear it's not just an arm exercise kind of activity.
Yeah, like a lot of first-timers, when they go out, they'll just think, oh, I just need to use my arms, where you really want more of your core doing the bulk of the work. And if you're using your arms the whole time, you're going to get tired much faster than if you're letting your core doing all the pulling.
So how does your core pull? I mean, I remember when you were teaching me, you said something about windmill, or like you make your arms straight and you bend over and twist.
So kind of like an oil derrick, how it bobs up and down. So you want to keep your arms straight, and then you you lean forward, put the blade in the water, and bring it back with those straight arms, having your core twist. So you're like twisting your body. to decide you want to bring back.
Can you get a good cardio workout?
Oh, yeah. Some of the best.
Some of the best? How much is a paddleboard? I'm sure they're cheap.
I mean, it depends on what you get. If you get an inflatable board, you can find a used one with no bells and whistles on like Craigslist for maybe $100. And if you want to get like a hard top board, they can range anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. So.
Dang. Yeah. Now, I know you also teach kayaking and rescue kayaking there at the Aquatic Center. And I also know you have a degree in film and TV from Cal State LA. Tell us how that prepared you to become a paddleboard and kayak instructor.
Well, you know, the industry, it's a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of moving around. Some may say you need to be light on your feet. Me, I walk very quickly, so I am light on my feet. But really, the hustle and bustle is just about the same as paddleboarding. You gotta stay on your toes, be vigilant. You gotta look out for obstacles. There's a lot of moving around, a lot of chaos at times, but a lot of major payouts in the end.
Wow, so it's really kind of hard to tell if you're a paddleboard instructor or an expert in film and TV from Cal State LA.
Yes, people tell me that all the time, and I surprise myself.
Chad Little, paddleboard and kayak instructor from the Mission Bay Aquatic Center in San Diego. Thanks for your time, sir.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
This is KFI and KOST HD2 Los Angeles from the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center. Let's go places. Out to the Crazy Drive we go, and is it Jeff Baugh now?
It certainly is. We can fly. The Rangers finally stopped there for a while. By the way, Chris, you started out with it. Thank you, sir. It was very, very cool.
Thank you.
That was a good one. All right, good morning to you. We're airborne. We're making circles over the 405-101 interchange in the San Fernando Valley. Be very careful. First, South 405, 118 through the 101 into West LA is wide open. But you got to be careful. There's a crash that I'm looking at right now. It's on the transition from the South 405 to either the East or West 101, primarily the West 101. Right in the middle, CHP's down there, flashing lights, and boy, is it full speed approaching, no kidding around. So, again, be very careful. South 405 to the West 101, partially blocked. Now, having said that, if you're driving towards Gorman, there's a big problem up there. I can't see it yet, but North 5 Lower crossover, there's been a crash. We got about a half mile to a mile backup approaching. Southbound still in pretty good shape. And I'll just say this, most of our LA, Orange County, Inland freeways are moving traffic at a real good pace here this morning. But although it's not raining, it's still slick and wet, so please do be careful. Don't go away. Injured in an accident, visit superwomansuperlawyer.com. Jeff Baugh, KFI in the sky. Contractor Watches 1047-781.
Sometimes when I'm hanging out with my ghetto technicians, they tell me something I never expected.
Really? Like what?
Most of our guys used to work for small companies before they came to work for us.
I can't believe you didn't know that already.
Oh, I knew that. What I didn't know is that most of them were afraid of coming to work for a big company like Ghetto. They were afraid of becoming invisible, you know, like a cog in a machine.
I was afraid too.
So why did you come, Zach?
I came to Ghetto for the same reason as all them other guys.
I'm on pins and needles.
I came because you don't take shortcuts. Good technicians always want to work for someone who believes in doing things the right way, not the easy way.
I appreciate you saying that, Zach.
And we appreciate you giving us the time to do the job right, even after we've already quoted a price, and all them extra hours coming out of your pocket.
If I didn't do things the right way, my dad would slap me on the back of my head, and he was big.
And you ain't never make none of us feel invisible either.
GOE-TTL.
We'll keep you cool, but it's hard to spell.
If you're tired of big cable bills, you can get Newsmax TV for free. Millions are watching Newsmax. Available now on major cable systems or for free on smart TVs like Samsung, LG, and Vizio. Find it streaming on Roku, Xumo, Pluto, Amazon Fire, TiVo, Apple TV, and more. 7 million Americans have downloaded the free Newsmax app on their smartphones. It takes just seconds. Then watch us anytime, anywhere. Forbes calls Newsmax a news powerhouse. Find out why. Start watching today.
Southern California weather from KFI has caught me off guard because we have a little bit of a problem, but it's going to be mostly sunny today. Nice and warm. And not nice and warm, but highs in the 50s and 60s. And there we go is our traffic sounder and our, sounder for the weather. Anyway, the rain has gone away. Sunny today, highs in the 50s and 60s. Happy New Year. This has been your wake-up call. Handle on the news is now.
Handle on the news.
The rain's always been crazy. Big creatures, dimensional rips, spontaneous harmony. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday's blue. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love.
KFI AM 640 Live, everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Good morning. This is the Bill Handel Show. Bill is back on Monday. It is New Year's Eve day, and we have to begin the program today with the Iron Man Award. Not Iron Man, the Marvel character. You know, the Iron Man Triathlon.
I know a guy who does that.
And not specifically about that sporting event, but taking that and extrapolating it to, say, Iron Man in terms of heroic feats of endurance. The Iron Man Award, clearly, by a long shot, goes to Chris Little.
Oh, wow.
KFI's news director. Now, I asked Alex if you talked about why you're getting this award, and she said no, which means not only did you do the thing, but you apparently have been humble about it, so I will give you the massive kudos.
Wow, well, I'm interested.
Well, of course, all this week, you have come in here at the early hours.
Yes.
And hosted Wake Up Call, and anchored here and been part of the Bill Handel Show.
Sure.
Already a gesture of fortitude on your part.
Oh, thanks.
And apparently, because of some last-minute scheduling challenges,
right,
you also were here anchoring the news from, was it 6 to 11 p.m. or something like that?
Yeah.
So you were here early yesterday. You were back to anchor in the evening, and now you're back again so early in the morning.
No, not quite.
What?
No. I'm sorry. There's been some crossed wires somewhere. I did anchor on Christmas from 6 to 11, and no, I'm sorry.
That wasn't last night?
No, that wasn't last night. No, last night.
Good Lord.
I didn't anchor last night. What is Alex talking about?
Okay, so here's the problem.
Well, let me tell you something.
I should have consulted with you first.
Yeah, no, it's been a whirlwind, though, I'll tell you, because we've had lots of people out on COVID, lots of schedule changes, lots of last-minute schedule changes. Everything you said was correct except for last night.
So here's what this means. It means two things, one bad on you and one bad on me.
What?
Which do you want first? The thing that's bad on me or the thing that's bad on you?
I want the thing that's bad on me.
Thing that's bad on you, you do not update your Instagram as often as you maybe could.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the thing that's bad on me is I don't look at the specific dates when Instagram posts are done. So yesterday, I come across you on Instagram in the news booth talking about last-minute scheduling, and here you are anchoring, and I get it's on me that I didn't look to see when, or I would have realized it was last week.
Yes.
So I assumed it was last night.
Oh,
then I had that whole little speech prepared.
It was such a build-up, and I really appreciated it.
Heavens, but it's just, so here's the thing. Bad news, you don't get the Iron Man Award.
That's fine. I don't need it.
But still, an impressive performance on your part during this holiday time and staffing shortages.
Well, thank you. We can change it into a positive, and the positive would be, we talked about how millennials get their news. They look at things like Instagram, and they don't look at dates. and they don't find out, where their news comes from a lot of times. Not all of them, but some of them. And even people in our business do this. So it's always important to look at the date on, either Instagram or a posting online. Like if I'm looking at a story and I don't see a date, then I can't do the story because I don't know when this happened. And it has happened, and we've been caught. We've done stories that have been a year old because somebody, didn't look at the date. So
that's happened on this show as well sometimes.
Yeah.
Something will get into a handle on the news stack, and somebody will realize, usually we catch it before it's too late.
Yeah.
Somebody will go, this is 2 weeks old.
It's, you know what, and this whole thing this week has been fun for me. We've had a skeleton crew, and it's like skeletons have worked here because, I've got a printer problem that I can't fix, and, I was caught, flat-footed at the top of the hour. It's live radio is fun.
Live radio is fun. Live radio is one of the last where you're really operating by the skin of your teeth and the seat of your pants mediums. Because television stuff is very planned, heavily produced, heavily controlled. Here, there aren't a bunch of layers.
No, you do it all yourself.
To sand down rough edges or whatever.
Yeah.
It really is. The news department obviously has to be more sort of controlled and prepared. Although there's a lot of seat of the pants that goes into putting those newscasts together behind the scenes. And then on this side, not only behind the scenes, but on the air, this is all, there are no scripts. There's no talk show host spends 3 hours rehearsing the show in front of a mirror before they come in and do the show.
Yeah.
It's all extemporaneous, and that's why a lot of times things are said that are not correct.
Yeah.
Dates are wrong, names are wrong. I remember one time, I forgot who it was. There was a congressperson who was in the news, and I thought they were a Republican. But they weren't. They were a Democrat, and oh boy, did Republicans get mad.
Yeah.
And the point is that this is very raw and in the moment what we're doing.
Well, you know what else can throw people is, I don't want to get too deep into it, but emphasis. If you say, wow, so that was a great speech, or that was a great speech, or that was a great speech, stuff like that. That happens to you guys too. And then the news department hears about it. And because it happens on a talk show, we get blamed for it often. And I have to remind people that was not a news person.
Yeah. That was a dumb talk show host.
Well, not even dumb, but that was a talk show host expressing his or her opinion.
But even sometimes the tone or the emphasis that comes out of the mouth isn't necessarily what you meant.
Right. Well, how about this?
Try talking for 4 hours about stuff and see how many mistakes you make and how many things come out of your mouth not the way that your brain wanted them.
Well, how about this? When you're talking about a truck that has cement in it, it's a cement truck. But if you say it's a cement truck, it could be a statue made out of cement.
Oh my gosh.
We get into that kind of stuff here. So a cement truck as opposed to a cement truck.
Well, I would just like to conclude this segment by saying that you, with all of your wonderful work and stepping in, even though you're the boss, and certainly could have taken the attitude of, hey, I'm the boss. I don't get my hands dirty, but you did not. So you have cemented your reputation as a good guy.
Wow. Thanks.
All right. A good morning to, I'm going to mix it up this time, Tyler. You get the first non-host news anchor good morning this morning.
Good morning, Wayne.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm not going to do the thing that has been happening to me that I do not like to you, or to Alex, or to Chris. Do you know what that thing is? Wait, what if I tell you it's a thing that just started a couple of days ago that involves people asking a question? wherever you go. What are your plans for New Year's? Don't ask people what their plans are, because, first of all, some people are not interested in sharing their plans with you. Other people may not have plans. And so by asking them, you are opening a wound. And that's if they're ego dystonic about not having plans. In other words, they don't have any plans, but they wish they did. All you're doing is poking a wound. Or they're people who don't have plans because they don't want to have plans, and they're totally cool with it, but they don't want to have to explain all that to you. I don't have any plans. I don't want to have any plans. It's exactly what I want. I'm thrilled about it. I would be bummed if I had to have plans. So just stop asking everybody all the time. Thank you. Sure. All right, Alex, hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Anything you want to add?
No, I think I'm pretty good.
Here we go. We're going to get a news update from Chris Little, and then we will begin today's Handle on the News. This is KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. A French bulldog swiped in a violent attack on a guy in West Hollywood has been found and safely returned to his owner. Temecula is going to be holding its annual grape drop celebration beginning at 6 p.m. It's a large cluster of illuminated grapes that'll be lowered 65 feet from a clock tower. We'll check your drive on the 5 next.
If you want out of your house, moving, downsizing, you have financial issues, maybe you've inherited, so you list it with a broker, and that means hours of cleaning and painting and repairing and paying big fees. So let me give you another way of doing it. You get a fair price without any of that. Buyer never walks through your house. There's never an appraisal, no commissions, and you can get paid in cash within 10 days or less if you need it. That's directbuyers.com. That's the company that Janet and Matt, brother and sister, own, and I love the way they do business. They'll never lowball you. They're just honest folks. And let me tell you, a lot of schmucks in this industry, and that's not what they are. They'll give you an honest, no-obligation offer and even offer a $15,000 cash advance before closing. Go to directbuyers.com. That's directbuyers.com. Call 844-242-SELL, 844-242-SELL, directbuyers.com.
With COVID-19 still looming, your holiday season might be more stress than cheer. CalHope can help with free emotional support. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
A sunny Friday is on the way. Highs in the mid-50s to around 60. This report brought to you by calhope.org. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, Let's Go Places, a very quick look at a crash on the 5 in Irvine.
Southbound going down towards the El Toro Y. A little bit of a delay there. Most of the freeways are in pretty good shape, though. Northbound coming up is looking pretty good. More on the San Fernando Valley coming up. Injured in an accident. Visit Superwoman, superlawyer.com. Jeff Baugh, KFI in the Sky.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. The new Staples Connect will change the way you think about Staples. Explore the world of possible with new small business services and innovative tools to work and learn from anywhere. Now open at 5665 West Wilshire, 1 block east of the La Brea Tar Pits. Learn more at staplesconnect.com/LA.
Get here today for the Ford year-end sell-a-thon and get great holiday deals like 0% for 60 months plus $2,500 bonus cash on the 2021 Ford Escape, Edge, Explorer, and the rugged Ford Ranger. And don't forget the 2021 Ford F-150. Get it with 0% for 60 months plus $2,500 bonus cash. Hurry, you don't want to miss the Ford year-end sell-a-thon.
Not all buyers qualify for Ford Credit 0% APR financing for 60 months at $1,667 per month for $1,000 finance. Example 0% down. Offers valid 12/23 through 1/3/22. See dealer for details.
Mass Mutual knows college planning can be an uncomfortable conversation.
Grandma, I hope you're around forever.
That's so sweet.
So, you'll take care of me forever?
Of course I will, dear.
That includes paying for college, right?
Private or in state?
Private.
Honey, I've got 10 grandkids.
But am I not your favorite?
Do you still have that other grandma?
Talk to us about college planning today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Mass Mutual. Live Mutual.
Hi, Tim Connell here of Connell Chevrolet Costa Mesa. Find your tag, find your deal, and enjoy $500 in red tag bonus cash on select new Chevys at ConnellChevrolet.net. Find new roads at Connell Chevrolet, the Orange County original since 1964.
Termite problems? search PacificCoastTermite.com or call 800-PACIFIC.
Living with someone who tested positive for COVID-19 in the past 5 days? Those 18 and over who are not vaccinated may be able to take part in a clinical trial for a possible medication to prevent COVID-19. This trial is not for a vaccine, and participation is voluntary. Participants will receive study-related care at no cost and may receive reimbursement for study-related time and travel. To learn more, call 844-461-1936. That's 844-461-1936. Sponsored by Merck.
Hey, you missing teeth? There has never been a better solution for replacing all of your missing teeth. If you're down to gums, Cunning Dental has changed the game with their new permanent teeth in a day procedure. Created in their on-site lab, they pioneered dental prosthetics like nobody else. Now you can have new permanent teeth in a day. They're completely lifelike. They feel natural, they look natural, and you can bite and chew just like you used to. No other product comes close. Technology exclusive to Cunning Dental and at a competitive price. Other products from other places are heavy, clanky, they don't feel natural. Say goodbye to all the dental drama. Cunning Dental. Get $1,000 off your procedure. This offer expires January 31st. Get a free exam, x-rays, and CT scan worth $1,500. They have no money down payment plans. Call 888-640-SMILE, 888-640-SMILE, 888-640-SMILE.
Cunning Dental, simply the best. Cunning Dental, simply the best.
It's just about time to say bye-bye to 2021 and hello 2022. Hop into Stater Brothers for some bubbly and all of your favorite party snacks to toast in the new year. Cheers to a safe and sparkling new year from Stater Brothers Market.
Hurt or injured? There's only one place to call. That's OPO Law. Owen Patterson and Owen.
Hurry into Mattress Firm's year-end sale. Get a king bed for a queen price or a queen bed for a twin price. And save up to $500 on select mattresses from Sealy, Serta, Sleepy's, and more. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying purchase.
If you're tired of big cable bills, you can get Newsmax TV for free. Millions are watching Newsmax. Available now on major cable systems or for free on smart TVs like Samsung, LG, and Vizio. Find it streaming on Roku, Xumo, Pluto, Amazon Fire, TiVo, Apple TV, and more. 7 million Americans have downloaded the free Newsmax app on their smartphones. It takes just seconds. Then watch us anytime, anywhere. Forbes calls Newsmax a news powerhouse. Find out why. Start watching today.
If holiday music turns your joy all the way up to 10, then SiriusXM is your home for the holidays. From traditional and country to pop, soul, and so much more, SiriusXM has exclusive holiday channels dedicated to the music that makes your season bright. Listen in the car on the way to the party, or in the living room as you're wrapping presents. Visit SiriusXM.com/listenholiday for how to start listening.
You wouldn't trust a butcher to babysit your pet pig. You wouldn't trust a lumberjack to repair your antiques. Or a professional wrestler to be your massage therapist. So why would you trust anyone but AMCO to fix your car? For over 50 years, we've been the trusted experts in transmission repair. Check engine light on? We'll check it for free. Limited time offer. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See participating centers for full details. AA MCO.
Live and local.
KFI AM 640.
An iHeart radio station.
KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Good morning, Bill Handel Show. He's back on Monday. It's time for Handel on the News. Me, Chris Little, and the lead story. Governor Gavin Newsom has declared a state of emergency in 20 counties here in California. Winter storms are punishing the state. Record snowfall, record rainfall, power out, major roads shut down, freeways shut down, debris flows all over the place, and other assorted hazards. And these counties, they're all over the state. It's not a group of counties in one portion of the state. San Bernardino, Orange, LA counties down here. You've got Humboldt and Lake and Calaveras and Sierra and Yuba. Now do I have to say every county to be fair?
No, I don't
Okay.
think you should. I think we should cut it short because the snowpack measurers went out to the Sierra and measured the snowpack yesterday. 160% of the water it holds now. That's 160% of the water it normally holds this time of the year. And you know what they're saying about the drought? Guess what?
We're not over just for short term.
Nope. Not out of the woods yet, said one of the snowpack measuring guys.
Sean de Guzman, manager of snow surveys and water supply forecasting for the California Department of Water Resources. I understand Bill Handel has a Tiger Beat magazine-style poster of Sean de Guzman in his bedroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Now in Colorado, they're dealing with massive wildfires whipped up by strong winds. Almost 600 homes have been burned. A hotel was burned down. A shopping center, and tens of thousands of people are evacuated.
And it was kind of weird when I heard this story yesterday, when these homes were being totaled, the tally, I thought, how could that be? It's raining here. But then I realized Colorado is, a lot further away from
Yeah, it's kind of over there.
Yeah, over there. And they get a lot of wind, and these high winds, these 100-mile-an-hour winds, been really fanning the flames. We have a fire, or had a fire. The American Military Museum, it was basically destroyed, but a fire started at a nearby building at a honey butane lab. So I guess people were making some sort of hash oil or something.
Hash oil, extracting THC from cannabis to make into vape cartridges, probably.
Yeah, this place has antique military vehicles, or had, including several tanks. It's known as Tankland. I had never heard of it until it burned up. It's in El Monte.
Yeah, that is too bad, and I hope there's massive punishment for whoever was doing that, because that's a particularly dangerous way. There are other ways to extract THC and stuff from marijuana and get it into vape pens that don't involve butane. All right, let's get a news update from Chris Little, and we will continue Hando on the news. It's KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Bringing in the new year can be terrifying for your terrier.
Or your lab, or whatever kind of dog you have. LA Animal Services has asked pet owners to keep their animals indoors and safe from things like fireworks, noisemakers, and loud music for New Year's Eve. If possible, Animal Services says pets should be kept indoors and in an enclosed room. They warned fireworks can cause a scared dog to find even the smallest fence opening to escape. On top of that, Animal Services is warning pet owners to keep alcoholic beverages away from animals, as well as food, particularly ones that are rich and fatty, like chocolate. Amy King, KFI News.
News brought to you by Cunning Dental Group. 3 mudslides have come down in Coldwater Canyon. The slides led to debris in the roadways as muddy brown water flowed through the neighborhood. 2 homeowners had to keep their cars parked as there was too much mud in their driveway. One person got stuck trying to drive through that mud. Wendy's is celebrating the end of 2021 by giving out free chicken nuggets. Wow, that's exciting. From now until January 2nd, any purchase on the Wendy's app will include a free 6-piece order of their chicken nuggets. You can choose from classic nuggets or the new spicy nuggets. I'll bet Jeff Baugh loves spicy nuggets. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, let's go places. Let's check the 405.
You betcha. Well, Go Places involves South 405 from the San Fernando Valley into West LA. You're going to be great, but there's still a little bit of a problem I want to warn you about. It's that tricky transition, South 405 to either East or West 101. It was more the West 101 impacted, but clearing it now. But that right lane, the collector lane, is kind of slow coming off the Burbank on-ramp. So please do be careful. The 101 looking good now, coming out of West San Fernando Valley, all the way over to Toluca Lake, and then the 134 takes over, going into Glendale. All that's good. And we're going to try and get a look at some of these canyon roads that shut down. So don't go away. More coming up. Injured in an accident, visit SuperwomanSuperLawyer.com. Jeff Baugh, KFI in the sky.
Contractor license 1047-781.
This is Ken Goodrich of Gettle, and I want you to save money and save your heating and cooling system. A heat pump is basically just an air conditioner running backwards. Instead of pumping cold air into the home and hot air outdoors like it does in the summer, a heat pump reverses that process during the winter. But that means your air conditioner is running round the clock 365 days a year. And with heat pumps, big, expensive problems brings affordable problems that were ignored for way too long. Routine maintenance will keep your heat pump happily doing its job long after everyone else's has laid down and died. Let Gettle rejuvenate your heat pump, and it will say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you 24 hours a day. Just $129. No one knows heat pumps like Gettle. DOE, TCL. It'll keep you cool, but it's hard to sell. Call right now, okay?
Sunny on Friday, that's today, and it's just going to be a beautiful day. What a crazy day, a crazy week. Highs in the mid-50s, mostly clear overnight with lows in the upper 30s to mid-40s. New Year's Day will start out partly cloudy and it becomes sunny with highs in the mid-50s to around 60 from Metro Illinois, Orange County to valleys. Partly cloudy with a slight chance of rain in the Inland Empire tomorrow. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Chris Little.
The holiday season is a great time to reconnect with family and friends. It's also a great time to put a new BMW on the top of your holiday list. I'm Danny McKenna, Southfork BMW. Everyone knows that cars are in short supply, but having two local dealerships means we have twice the inventory to choose from. And with incredible special resources from BMW Financial Services, it's time to stop dreaming and start driving. Visit SouthforkBMW.com for details, give us a call, or swing by the dealership at 405 and 20. Southfork BMW, where we make BMW wishes come true.
Groceries are always good. Groceries. Fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Just 50 cents off.
Get more ways to save at the buy 5 or more. Save $1 just by saving items and save $1 each with cards. Ralph, fresh for everyone.
Please, okay. I'm keeping an eye on managing partners and Patterson and Lane. People are impacted every day by the negligence of others. From the research and Jackson, federal cases to the thousands tragically impacted by the activity shooting. Building the covered reputation and trauma. Recovering over $10 billion. 520. If you help Patterson and Owens. Oakfield wins. And they did. Lost
choices. What's not a choice? Addiction to opioids. But even with opioid use disorder, you still have a choice.
The official rules and more information about contacts on this station. Go to KFI40.com/rules.
There's red, blue, and green. KFI AM 640 gives you all the news you need and a variety of opinions. You make up your own to know live, local, and independent. KFI AM 640.